José Mourinho bristles at the suggestion that he is not a coach who likes to give youth a chance. When he was first unveiled at Old Trafford nearly 2 years ago, the new Manchester United manager came armed with a piece of paper listing the 49 youngsters he had blooded in his career to date. So, as United once again honoured the memory of the Busby Babes at Old Trafford, it was fitting that Mourinho put his trust in young Scott McTominay. It came at the expense of Paul Pogba, and McTominay's enduring memory of the occasion will be a sickening blow to the face from Huddersfield defender Terence Congolo. Mourinho is well aware of the club's proud record of having a homegrown player in the matchday squad for more than 80 years, stretching back to October 1937. He doesn't want to be the man who breaks that sequence. Under him, Marcus Rashford made more appearances for his club in 2017 than any player in Europe's top 5 leagues, albeit often off the bench. As he did here against Huddersfield, Jesse Lingard has maintained the progress he began to make under Louis van Gaal, and McTominay has grasped the opportunities given to him by Mourinho. Of course, it would be going too far to hold him up as a champion of youth, or even a coach as committed to that cause as Van Gaal. Pogba may be a product of the academy, but he cost a world record fee to re-sign from Juventus as part of the £300 million spent on new players under Mourinho. Still, he claimed to have taken pleasure in seeing the Frenchman's replacement line up against Huddersfield for only his third Premier League start, even though a groggy McTominay was flattened when Congolo planted a shoulder in his jaw that should surely have resulted in a penalty. The 21-year-old midfielder's promotion came as Old Trafford paid its respects to the victims of the Munich air disaster. Another memorial service is being held there on Tuesday to mark the 60th anniversary of the tragedy. Rashford has been at United since the age of 7 and knows more than most about the spirit of youth ingrained in the club. He figures prominently on the pictures in the academy building at Carrington. When the younger players come into training here, they can see us on the wall and know playing for the first team is possible, said Rashford. The club has been amazing in the way it has bred players ever since, in that same manner like we produced the Busby Babes. We used to watch videos of their games, especially from their FA Youth Cup runs, so we could see footage of what these players were like when they were young. It's so close to home, it touches your heart and helps you understand it, even though you weren't there. It was a bold decision by Mourinho to drop Pogba, and one clearly designed to send out a message to the rest of the squad after the two men had a heated exchange on the touchline in the midweek defeat at Tottenham. There can only be one person in charge at a club like United, as Sir Alex Ferguson demonstrated brutally to the likes of David Beckham, Roy Keane and Ruud van Nistelrooy. Pogba came on as a substitute in the second half and Mourinho was satisfied with the player's response to being axed. He took it in a very professional way and you saw the reaction, coming to the pitch with great desire to play, he said. Because I can analyze body language, he was at halftime showing he was ready. He was ready with physio already starting his warm-up. Alexis Sanchez was the star of the show on his home debut, taking some rough treatment of his own from Huddersfield before sealing victory after Romelu Lukaku had fired United in front. Sanchez scored at the second attempt after Jonas Lascelles had saved his penalty. It was not the goal of his dreams, but it's a goal, said Mourinho. The United boss believes Sanchez's greatest strength will be linking up United's attacking play and bringing the best out of his teammates. Now we have more no-nines, said Mourinho. We have Alexis, Lukaku, Anthony, Martial and Rashford. I don't want attacking players. You have to go to other areas for speculation in the summer. I am really happy with my attacking players. For Huddersfield, this was a 5th successive league defeat that lowered them into the relegation zone. They didn't have a single shot on target. The euphoria of a 2-1 win over United in October has given way to the grim reality of a survival battle that many predicted for them last summer. After Tuesday night's FA Cup replay against Birmingham, David Wagner's side face Bournemouth at the weekend, and then 6 of their next 7 fixtures are against teams in the bottom half of the table. Results have not been great lately, there's no hiding from that, said Captain Tommy Smith. But we have proved people wrong before and we can do it again. They can write us off all day long, but if we stick together, We can do it. We were written off all last season and that worked out well. All that matters, come the end of the season,